Hey!
He's in the front seat of that car.
How?
He fell out the car.
How he fell out my car?
Now.
We've all heard stories about parenting fails, but some mothers take it to a whole new level of unbelievable. Some mothers commit major mistakes at the expense of their children's safety and well-being. In today's episode, we'll witness cases when cops humiliate the dumbest mothers ever.
My life! My life! I don't care! Please!
On April 7th, 2023, the cops received reports from a Taco Bell employee that a customer had fallen asleep in the restaurant's drive-thru. When they arrive on scene, they find the suspect already awake in front of her car.
What's going on today?
Nothing. I came here to get my kids from me, and that's about it. She ended up calling you guys.
Yeah, because I was concerned you were falling asleep in the drive-thru.
I'll come and talk to you in a second.
All right.
Yeah, like I'm a non-profit organization. Every head must bow, every knee tongue must confess. I has been out all day, cooking breakfast to dinner, got to go pick up my kids, came, got them something to eat, getting ready for Easter tomorrow. I am tired. So it's not like I'm going to sleep behind the wheel. I'm literally right here at I stay right across the street. So this is my last stop. So I made no crime. I committed no crime. I paid for my food.
I got you.
And at this point, I don't even want no food.
At first glance, the suspect might have seemed to be fine, but her strangled attempts at conversation and her glassy gaze raised suspicion in the eyes of the officers. They've also noticed that she has kids in the back seat. One officer tries to explain his concerns to the woman while keeping his tone relaxed.
Let me explain a couple things, you okay?
Yeah.
All right, so
Because I can't believe she even put me in this type of predicament.
I got it. All right, but I'm already exhibiting a few things that are causing a little bit of concern for me, okay? All right, you're unsteady on your feet, you got slightly glassy eyes, and you're slurring your words when you're speaking, okay? Where are you coming from today?
I'm just coming from Taco Bell, and then I'm going home.
I got you.
All this just
Just step back one second. Just step back one second. Step back.
You gonna search
I want to
my
shut your car off.
Come over here, please.
Okay, so rules are being broken. Let me call my husband.
Just hold on for a second, man. Just hold on for 1 second.
No, you guys are good. You guys can just sit there.
Come on, y'all.
Just hang tight, stay in the car, okay? I just want to make sure you guys are all right. All right. Sit right for 1 second.
Oh, never again. I can't believe it.
While the suspect's obviously dissatisfied with the current proceedings, at least she doesn't seem to have a violent streak in her. A medical team arrives on scene to check on the suspect, but she doesn't appreciate their presence one bit.
Yes, we is in January, March, April.
Okay. Do you know who the president is?
The president is Biden.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
And Trump should be running soon. Can't wait for him to run again. Ready for him.
Okay.
I want my whole refund back. I don't respect this no more. And I'm finna go wrong on them. It's gonna get blowing on way more than this. My baby father asking for food. I got stuff to do.
6105.
Hold on, man. I'm finna talk to you. I'm finna let them get my vitals and then I'll come back to talk to you real fast.
Would you like us to take you to the hospital?
No.
Perfect. No, I gotta ask. It's just part of the deal.
I want my refund. I want that money.
Hey, it's by the way, it's
The medical team finishes the checkup, and the cops proceed with their investigation. Once being told she was being investigated, the suspect suddenly realized that she might end up spending some time in jail, and that revelation made her quite emotional.
I'm a hard-working man.
23.
I feed the homeless. I do everything I got to do. Why? What did I do? Yes.
I'm off your kittens.
How you doing?
All right.
I feed the homeless, sir. I don't do nothing wrong. I did
Let's
no
get some
crime.
questions for you, okay, Miss?
Sir?
All right, Miss.
Yes.
what's going on today? Do you take any kind of medications?
No, sir.
Do you have-
good.
Do you have any medical conditions I need to be aware of?
No, sir.
No medical conditions
sir.
at all?
No,
Do you have like
sir.
diabetes?
No, sir.
Epilepsy, history of seizures, nothing like that?
Sir, no. All I did was come in to take my husband to work, sir. Get him lunch. He got to be to work by 5:30, and this is what's going on right now.
Okay.
I just want to go and do what I have to. I have nothing.
All right.
Nothing is wrong.
And you don't take any prescription medications?
No, sir.
All right. Have you taken any controlled substances today?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Smoked any?
Well, unfortunately, that wasn't much of a defense. For some reason, lawbreakers often think that the good deeds they're doing for society can somehow be used to get them off the hook. Sorry, but it doesn't work that way. The suspect admits she'd smoked marijuana on the morning of the incident.
When's the last time you smoked?
This morning, sir, because I have to feed the homeless. So when I feed
About
the
what time was that
homeless,
this morning that you smoked?
Probably about 5 o'clock in the morning.
About
sir.
5 o'clock?
Yes,
Okay.
about
And
5
how much did you smoke?
Nothing but a little bit of roach. That's required to my doctor. That my doctor required me.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Nothing major.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink today?
No, you could breathalyze me, sir.
Okay.
I'm a good mother.
Okay.
Okay, I got a non-profit call. Every hell must
Gotcha.
bow and every tongue must confess.
Okay.
I am going on the right path.
Okay.
I don't need no kind of bull crap
All right.
to throw me off of where I'm going.
Okay. So the only thing that you've done today was you smoked a little this morning. One roach this morning, you said. At about 5 o'clock?
About 5 o'clock. My kids wasn't even home. My boy.
Okay. All right.
Sadly, the cops aren't buying her claims. Fortunately, when the cops stop you, they have various ways of finding out if you're intoxicated. The suspect's asked to do a field sobriety test. While she knows she'll likely fail, she still agrees to do it.
Do you see the tip of my finger?
I see the tip of your finger.
All right, so what I need you to do is I need you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and
Yes,
only
sir.
your eyes, keeping your
Yes,
head
sir.
still. Do you understand
Yes,
that?
sir.
Okay. You gotta follow it with your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought you meant once I get there,
No,
just go.
Keep following the tip of my finger with
Okay.
your eyes and only your eyes, keeping your head still, okay? Keep your head still for me. Keep your head still for me, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm crying.
It's all right.
I'm in distress.
If you need to wipe your
sorry.
eyes, that's fine. I just need you to
Okay.
follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and keep your head still, okay? Follow it for me, okay? No, don't move your head, okay? No, don't move your head, okay?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Don't move. I never went through
don't
none
move
of
your
this
head, all right?
before.
That's okay.
Definitely.
So, tip of my finger, keep
Tip
your head
of your
still.
finger. Let's go. The tip of your finger.
Oh, you gotta keep looking at it for me, okay?
Well, the suspect didn't do too well in that test, but maybe she'll do better in the next one. Keeping balance is exceedingly hard when you're intoxicated, and this woman's gonna have to showcase ballerina-level ability to get out of this one. What do you think? Is she gonna manage?
Here, you may begin. Yes, ma'am.
So, balance for a small girl. I can't do it on that. But it's more wider or something. You can't do it on that one?
We're doing it on this one, miss.
Alright. I know that's no sympathy. I can't hold my balance like that. I can't hold my balance like that. Wow. No,
Hey.
See, okay. Okay, the shoes probably is no better. All right. I wanted to start over because the shoes was like holding me. It was too much space to try to compare this line. It's more comfortable like this. So should I start over from 9?
Sadly for the woman, it was a complete and utter failure, and changing to a barefoot demonstration won't improve the suspect's performance. And as expected, she failed the next test after that. The proof's in the pudding, so the officers are ready to make an arrest.
I need you to put your hands behind your back for me, okay? You're under arrest for DUI, okay?
Why? I'm not. I had to do a breathalyzer.
Get your kids
Do
right
a breathalyzer.
Miss, we're gonna get to all that, but let's
do
have your kids right there. Come on now.
I have not been drinking, sir. I'm not
Stop.
doing it, y'all. I'm on probation.
Stop.
I can't risk my life, y'all.
Stop.
Ooh, y'all gonna kill me.
Stop. Watch your back. Watch your back.
Yay! Just for the simple fact, he's talking about I'm on a DUI. I'm not under no DUI. I'm not drunk. I don't drink. I don't drink, Gary. You know I don't drink. Okay, so why won't they do a breathalyzer instead of do this? I'm on probation. Why won't you do a breathalyzer? He want me to do this little skinny walk with the I can't do that. It's not right. It's not right.
While the suspect was relatively calmer in the beginning, her demeanor changed rapidly when the cops attempted to put her in their vehicle. Instead of taking accountability and listening to the officer's instructions, the suspect decides to make life just a little harder, not just for the cops, but also for herself.
It's not fair. You guys don't understand my life. My life. My life. Y'all don't care.
Sit up.
Please. 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 I'm not afraid.
One more time.
I don't want to hurt her.
Stop.
I'm
Stop.
not.
Put your feet down. Sit up.
But I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. It's not right. You guys are arresting me for nothing.
Put your foot up.
You arrested me for nothing, you guys. I promise. My kids are great.
Put your foot down.
My
Sit
kids
up.
are great. I didn't do nothing.
Hey, put your foot.
Please.
Sit up.
My kids are great. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I promise you. I promise you. Listen, sir.
Sit
I
up
promise.
and get in here.
Why won't you guys do a
Sit up.
breathalyzer?
Let me
Can
know.
I have a tea?
Alright, ready?
Can I have
Ready?
a tea? Can I have a
Go.
Go ahead. You guys want to do that anyways. Y'all do
One more
it.
time. One more time, bitch.
It's okay.
I'm not quite sure about her claim that her kids are great, like she says they are. If they are, they probably took after their dad. The struggle's leading nowhere, and the cops are having a lot of difficulty placing the suspect in the car. An officer attempts to reason with the suspect, hoping she'll understand that there's just going to be more trouble if she continues.
Oh, what?
Listen to me. Okay? If you keep doing this, I'm
Okay.
gonna charge you with RA.
RA, what is the RA?
Resisting
I didn't even
arrest.
know that.
Resisting arrest.
Because y'all won't give me no
Listen
no
to
alcohol
me.
breathalyzer.
You're going to jail no matter what. Listen to me.
Okay, but that's
Listen.
not fair for y'all to bend up my arm and bend up my leg.
Then get in the car like a human being, or we're gonna
Can
drag
we
you in the car.
please get a lieutenant here? Can we get a chief here? Can we get somebody here?
I'm the supervisor.
That's not right.
Shut up. I'm the supervisor. Sit in. We're going to the jail. We're done.
Okay.
This is going to jail.
You don't
Put your
even
foot
know
in.
what's wrong.
I don't care. This
I
is
know
not a
you
debate.
don't
Put
care.
your foot in.
You
We're
show
not
it
playing
as
this damn
is.
thing.
You show it as it. Y'all gonna fight me?
What?
Y'all gonna fight me? It ain't sense of y'all to fight me.
No, I'm just-
You making them do this. You making them do this, man. Calm the down.
The suspect was charged with 2 counts of felony child neglect, possession of driving under the influence, resisting an officer without violence, and driving while license suspended or revoked without knowledge. The case was downgraded to just 2 misdemeanors. The DUI charge was dropped, and the suspect pleaded no contest to 1 misdemeanor count of reckless driving. As seen in the previous case, some mothers bring their children while committing crimes. But in this case, a mother decided to directly involve her young child. Police responded to a report at Walmart that a woman was shoplifting. The woman told her 5-year-old daughter to pick up any toys she liked, but she wasn't planning on paying for anything.
Oh my god, I didn't steal anything. Look for my receipt. I dropped it. I've already been to this aisle. I didn't steal. I'm here all the time.
Okay, where's your receipt?
I dropped it then. I didn't steal anything.
So you weren't bagging the stuff up in the toy section?
No.
Then what, I guess I wasn't asking you.
Yeah, you were. I was not.
All right, just hang tight. So, why don't we go into the security office and...
Let me put my daughter in the car then.
Huh?
Let me just
No.
put her in the car.
No. Okay, we're all gonna go to the security office right now and review the
I'm
footage.
not in front of my kid.
Okay. Stop.
Please don't put me in handcuffs. Okay, don't put me in handcuffs. Don't put me in handcuffs.
Stop.
Don't put me in handcuffs.
Stop.
Okay, don't put me in handcuffs.
I will put you in handcuffs because you're not listening and you're walking away from me.
I'm not.
I'm detaining you right now.
I'll give you my. I'll buy it again. I have my debit card.
From the very beginning, that was hard to watch. No child deserves to be exposed to that kind of trauma. While the cop here may not have wanted to cuff the woman in front of her child, her unacceptable behavior left the cop with no choice. The mother's led to the security room. Somehow sensing she's in big trouble, the mother started bargaining.
Can I pay for it again?
Right now, no.
Yeah, why? I've already paid for it. I've already paid for it. Sure, I paid for it.
We'll see.
Okay, but I've been in here twice today. Please let me pay for it again then. I have money. I already bought this stuff. I bought the 2 things earlier. It's not a lot. I have the receipt. I have the receipt.
Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt?
It was in the bag, dude.
Sit down. Calm down. Well, then, if it's in the bag, then we'll find it. Sit down. Calm down.
That's not
Sit
fair.
down.
I didn't steal anything.
The mother can protest as much as she wants, but it's not going to stop them from checking the receipts and the security footage. Her husband arrives, and the little girl cheers up a little bit as her confused father holds her in her arms.
We believe that your wife has concealed items.
I gave her a gift card.
Okay. Calm down. She's being detained right now. We're going to review the video. Okay. Do you have a receipt for the items?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Do you have another receipt?
gave her a gift card.
I understand. But do you have a receipt for the toys and stuff that she had?
I have no idea.
Okay. So,
Whatever it is, I'll buy it.
just hang tight.
I have the money right there. I have the money. Please, please give me a chance to pay for it.
It's too late for that.
No, sir, please don't take me to jail. Stupid freaking squishmallows! I was gonna pay for them.
You just admitted you were gonna pay for them. You just admitted that.
I already had paid. There's my gift card.
The officers check the footage, while the employees check the receipts. Despite repeatedly feigning innocence, the mother's claim that she'd paid for the items turned out to be false. It's obvious, even to her, that the game's over, but she's not giving up just yet.
Why are you guys arresting me? Over a squishmallow? Why are you arresting me?
For
Over
theft.
a squishmallow that I was gonna pay for? Alright.
So bypassing the self-checkout.
It's alright, it's alright. My mom's an attorney. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Both your names. How is that
Because you
illegal?
can't walk out of the store with
No, I
merchandise.
apologize, and I was coming right back. I wasn't trying
And
to. I never
they were
stolen
trying
in
to
my
stop
life.
you, and I pulled up in front of
He
you.
tried to grab me. Nobody's gonna grab me. I was going to my car. How are you gonna arrest me for this?
Because you passed all points of sale
When I was
without
just
paying
going
for
back
it.
to get my card out of my
Then you
car.
should have left the cart.
At no point does the mother admit her mistake, yet her story just didn't add up. She said she paid for the items, then she claimed that she was going to pay for them, and then she claimed she was just going to her car to get her card. Her lawyer mother will definitely have a hard time defending her.
Okay, relax.
No, I'm pissed off.
I understand.
I didn't steal
Let's
anything.
stop yelling at me.
More money. I have $186 on here. I went to the car. Come on, man.
All right. Before we go, hold on.
Was this
I'm gonna-
first?
Yes. And that blanket and the ID.
Please, let me just give it. Can I please talk to my kids?
Hey.
Please, I didn't steal anything. I was going out to my car. Please. Please. Stop. I'm so
Put
sorry.
it down.
No, that's.
I didn't steal anything. Come on.
Give me your hand.
Threatening the cops didn't earn her a get-out-of-jail-free card, and crying's not going to work either. The mother's led to a police car, and the officers prepare to transport her. She decides to continue arguing with the cops, not caring how childish she appears.
Oh, search me all you want. I love you. Please hold behind me now.
Do you want your phone to go with you?
Yeah. What? Alright, tell him I love him, Carl.
Do you want him to have this?
Yeah, it's got all the money on it. Baby, call all out. EMS is coming, so I'm starting to detoxing out my Suboxone.
All right, turn around. Widen your stance.
You don't need to kick me.
I didn't kick you.
Yeah, you did.
The mother was charged with felony grand theft. It turned out she was already on probation for a different charge. The grand theft charge was a probation violation, leading to the woman spending 365 days in county jail. Hopefully, the father can be a better role model for his poor young daughter. On June 16, 2024 in Florida, police received reports about a woman who'd left her 1-year-old child unattended in a hotel room for an extended amount of time. The officers arrived on scene and met a helpful employee, but someone else is walking around and the cops take notice.
Hello.
The one that's fixing to walk in the door now, that's the one she just pulled back up.
Okay. Where's the kid?
Upstairs?
Is somebody with him?
No.
Okay. Can you show me where it is? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you talk to me for a second?
I know exactly what it's about. I
So hold on. What's going on?
What do you mean?
Okay, you said you know what's going on, right? You just told me that. So what's going on?
Because up there. I literally want to go get food. I work 12 hours a day.
What?
Ma'am, come here. Ma'am, come here. Come here. Come here. That's the law. Listen, we're trying to talk to you.
This isn't a police matter now.
Okay.
And you doing this is not helping you out. Okay?
We're trying to talk to you. But unless you talk to us, you're going to push it one way, all right?
Where's the baby at right now? All right, let's go.
The mother's first words to the cops are a bit confusing. If she knew why they were called there, then she should have known it was wrong to leave her child alone. And yet, she still did it. She leads them to the room, and after checking that the child's okay, the officers proceed to question her.
What happened today?
I went to work.
Where do you work at?
I work at Culver's.
Okay. When'd you go to work?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
I left around like maybe 5:45.
Okay.
I went to work.
Okay. What then?
What?
What happened then?
I worked until about, I think it was 12 or 1. No, 12-ish. Came here, took like an hour nap, and then I went and picked her up. Went to Fallen Creek, came here, laid her down, gave her a bath, laid her down for a nap, and went to go get food.
Okay. Who is watching her right now? No one. How long were you gone?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Maybe 20 minutes. Sure?
Even if the mother had truly left her baby alone for only 20 minutes, it still would have been enough time for something to happen to it. Thankfully, nothing bad happened, but that doesn't make the mother's actions right, so the officer had no plans to just sweep this under the rug.
Why didn't you take her with you?
Because she was asleep.
So you think?
I wake up at 1 a.m. in the morning.
So
Okay.
You think your negligence?
First of all, do you know what the Florida state statute is for child neglect? Because this absolutely meets the requirements for it. Who was were alone in that room?
Under me.
No, we're talking about Florida
in
state
lock
statute.
and the safety of this apartment
If something was- okay.
hotel complex, whatever.
So I don't think you're understanding, though. We're not talking about somebody intervening. Wakes up and starts coughing, has a medical emergency. Something where somebody to go, hey, something's wrong. Who is going to respond and go, hey, we need to do something about
Okay,
this?
so what's the difference of being in a house and her being in a different room? What's the difference in that?
You are
Is that
in the
negligent?
house with her.
But
She is under your
can't-
supervision. So the matter of the fact is, she was alone.
No. Come back.
Okay. You don't want you.
Please.
This is good.
The The mother seems quite surprised that she's being detained. But even though they've handcuffed her, the boys in blue aren't done with their line of questioning. They attempt to explain to the mother why exactly she was wrong to leave her baby alone.
You understand? We're trying to figure something out. You're being difficult with us right now. How old? She's 1 year old. Can a 1 year old take care of themselves in a room alone?
So we placed her in restraints because this is a criminal act. Okay? Just like you were trying to be smart, but like, oh, what's the difference between this and that? Because you're gonna go to jail. Okay? That's the difference. All right? You want to act smart? You want to be smart about it? That's fine. We're not here to play games with you. Okay?
54 for now, but if you want to be 51, you can. Okay.
Anybody could take the baby to mom?
Yeah.
Is there a way that mom could get here? Like asking a friend, asking someone to come over here?
It's rather unfortunate for the baby that her mother seems unwilling to accept she'd made a mistake, because most likely, this could happen again. One of the officers attempts to prove a point to the mother, a lesson she'd do well to learn, and the least she could do was try to understand what he's saying.
Do you know the difference now between leaving a baby in a house and leaving a baby here? Yes or no? Okay. I hope you understood that. And I hope you answered your own question. Okay? You just won't leave and take off. Ain't no difference when you can't hear the baby in the house. You can articulate that. But you just left. You're not in the freaking kitchen. You're not in the freaking lobby. You left the property. Does that answer your freaking question? Because that was the dumb analogy I ever heard in my life. It's the difference between leaving a baby in the other room while you're in the kitchen you can't hear. Were you serious? So the reason why I detained you is because I needed to show you the difference between you leaving a baby here while you're in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
All right? Do you understand the difference now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's a crime in the state of Florida.
The officer had the right idea in mind and a very stern attitude to go with it. But it's a mystery if the mother understood anything he said. One of the officers goes down to talk to the employee that first called them, as he wants to learn just how long the mother had been away.
She thought it was okay to leave the baby here while she was pissed off.
When she totally left the property is when I called y'all. At the time before she left, from the time she totally left out the room to the time she came back on the property, the child had done been in the room an hour by itself.
Yeah.
When she actually left the property, that's when I called y'all.
Okay, so like
7:27 was when she walked out the door.
So I explained to her. She thought it was no different than her being in the kitchen while the baby's in the baby room, not in a public building. So I explained to her. Let me show you the difference. Stop on her handcuffs.
Plenty of terrible things can happen in 20 minutes. So just imagine a whole hour. It's only incredible luck that saved the baby girl, and her mother should be grateful. With all the questions answered, the cops take the mother to the squad car, while the sad sound of her baby crying is heard in the background. The mother was charged with child neglect and resisting arrest without violence. Her sister was contacted and assumed custody of the baby. On November 17, 2022, dispatch received a call regarding an injured child in a hotel room. The mother reported that the child had hit its head. While on the phone, she was uncooperative and combative. Police quickly arrived on scene, where an employee was waiting to take them to the child.
Police department, open the door. Where's the kid?
What do you mean, where's the kid?
Where's
That's my son.
I know,
Okay,
where is
so
he?
wait.
Where is he?
puppy.
Come here. Come here.
Don't bang on the door and scare him. Okay?
Your head hurt?
Hello?
Okay.
Es que mi hijo estaba
8-7 conscious breathing. Head gash. It's not bleeding too bad.
Ya está pidiendo porque esta mujer vino y me pegó a la puerta y me está tratando bien feo. Es que porque mi hijo se pegó en la cabeza.
What? It's okay. It's okay. What's your name?
So you can see everything.
Okay.
Oh, you're such a house. Es la que vino aquí y me tocó la puerta.
You want to hold that here while I...
Yes, I will. Where, ma'am?
Right here.
Let me... Yes, sir, can you hold it for me? Where, ma'am?
Right here.
At first glance, there seems to be something wrong with the mother, but you could easily dismiss it, thinking it could be due to the fear of her son being hurt. However, as the cops inspect the boy's head, the mother decides to bring up a strange problem she has with one of the officers.
Right, because you're... I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but she's treating
She's police. He's police too.
Oh, I know he is, ma'am, and with all respect, but you're chewing gum and everything, like, he's okay. He's gonna be fine when he's lost blood, sir. So, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's not nothing against you, ma'am. But for you to be chewing gum and saying, he's okay, and if it was your child, ma'am, it would be something different. Yes.
Just a little bit, so they can get to him, please.
So,
do you mind scooting over?
No, ma'am, that's my son. I do mind.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Well, these guys are EMS.
Yes, ma'am, and I am his mom. I don't think they mind. Do you guys mind me being here, sir?
No.
Okay, thank you.
What happened?
Baby, so tienes que relax.
¿Qué pasó?
The sun was just jumping around and then they fell.
You fell? Can I look?
The cops tried to question the mother, but she was combative and began questioning the expertise of the officers present, insisting her son's injury was more serious. The mother re-entered the room, and the officers noticed something inside that might explain the woman's rotten behavior. There was an empty bottle of alcohol.
Don't let her close that door. No, absolutely not.
No,
you're not closing that door.
Open my door.
Listen to me. Understand something.
Yes, sir.
I'm the supervisor tonight. You were
yes, sir.
extremely intoxicated.
No, I am.
Listen, I bet you that bottle was drank tonight.
Be careful. Really? You to the door.
Okay, listen to me.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Here's the deal.
feel harassed.
We're going to get your son to the hospital. End the story. We're taking your son to the hospital.
Let me call someone because you're harassing me.
Stop. Your son is going to the hospital.
You're scaring my son.
Let's get your son to the hospital right now.
Scaring my son. Get me a phone.
Okay, get your son some clothes and get him to the hospital now.
Get me.
Listen to me. Stop. You're intoxicated, and if we have to, we'll take control of your son and get him to the hospital. In the story. Yes, ma'am. Stop.
Touch my son.
Get your son some clothes so we can get you and your son to the hospital.
Who are you if you touch my son?
When confronted about the alcohol, she became more argumentative and belligerent, probably hoping it would make the cops leave. It's also quite ironic that she was worried about her son, but didn't want the cops to call an ambulance. The cops knew this child shouldn't be around his drunk mother, so there was no way whatsoever they were going to leave.
I don't feel comfortable. I'm scared. I'm scared, and I am not comfortable.
Stop. Get out of the room.
We have EMS.
Then tell him to get on my way. I'm scared of him.
Open the door open for you.
Tell him to
Get out of the room. I'm going to pull you out of that room if I have to.
Okay.
Get out of the room.
Pull me out of this room if you have to. No. Don't. I don't.
Get your son to the hospital now.
No money!
Okay.
Why would you do this? Why?
That's my baby. Can you call someone, please? That has my baby. Why are you doing that? Max!
Maldi, go with him to the hospital. Get that kid.
No, what do you mean go with him to the hospital? That's my son.
We are taking custody of your child.
What do you mean you're taking custody of my child? That's my son.
The officers take the child away from the mother and they lead her outside. While most of the officers are occupied, a sergeant enters the hotel room.
I don't think that it's intentional. I just think that she was drunk and, not paying attention because she said that this kid was jumping and fell and hit an end table or something like that. So, yeah, and I think that's probably the case. He probably was playing around and fell and hit something, but even over the phone with dispatch, like she was refusing to put pressure on it. She wasn't talking, and then we get here, like she's super confrontational, even at EMS. Because he has a small gash, but it needs attention. The room is, like I said, it's got trash on the floor, empty beer cans on the floor. Get your camera and start taking photos of this. Yes, sir.
The hotel room was an absolute mess. It's a shame this poor little boy had to live like this, as the mother's more interested in drinking than looking after the child. The mother's placed in a squad car where she admits to having enjoyed a few drinks.
Yes, Mom, I admit I drank some drinks right when I'm done with work.
Okay, that's
everything
fine.
Right.
But understand, Kiana.
What is happening?
Let me talk. My turn, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Kiana, the reason why we're here, you called 911.
I called you guys.
You gave the room number. You said that your child was bleeding and we did not know what was going on. Okay? So that is why all the...
I need to see him, ma'am.
That is why all the officers
you
are
realize
here.
that I can sue you guys for not letting me see my child, ma'am.
Yeah, we know you have rights. You have rights. But we're trying to do our job.
I just want to see him, ma'am. My baby's little. You've seen him. He's far. Please just let me see him, ma'am. Whatever you want to do. If I'm in trouble, I will shut the up and I will do what I gotta do, ma'am. But please, let me just know that he's okay, ma'am.
He is gonna be fine.
Yes, okay.
Yes, he's gonna be fine.
Okay, ma'am, because little kids are little kids.
I know they are.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
For a moment, it seemed like the mother would calm down and cooperate, but this won't last long. The mother keeps asking for her son, fearing for his health and safety, despite the fact he's been taken to a hospital. After being denied the chance to see her son, she then begins threatening the officer.
You don't know? You don't know? Okay, she doesn't know what I'm asking her when I just asked her. No. What am I gonna do with my son that is my son, right? He's 5 years old. He's 5 years old and she doesn't know. She doesn't know what I'm asking her. Mm-mm. What's your name, ma'am?
Officer Someone.
Officer Someone.
Yep.
Okay, right?
Because you're not
roll your eyes. Roll your eyes. Everything's on camera. For real. And if you touch me again, for real, I'm gonna sue your ass. Don't you dare touch me again. Yeah. Anyone else can touch me. Everything's on video. Oh, it's my baby. How did you not tell me how my baby is? Bro. This, dude, you're gonna get fired, dude. You're gonna get fired if you don't take me to see my son right now. Take me to see my son right now or you're gonna get fired.
The mother's already having a full-blown meltdown, and she continues to accuse the officers of kidnapping her son. The cops allowed her to rant for a while, but they could only extend their patience for so long. Eventually, they had to put an end to her tirade.
Call my lawyer.
You'll get your chance.
Yeah, no, right now. Save your job and save your job. For real, before y'all both get fired, dude.
Okay, all right. Listen.
That's my baby.
Okay, I understand. This is a very tense situation. You just need to just listen to us and work.
Sir, really?
If you cooperate with us, it's going to go a lot smoother, okay?
Okay, so...
All right, so
if I
just get in the car.
No,
Please,
no, call my lawyer. Call my lawyer. I want to see my lawyer right now. Thomas J. Henry. Thomas J. Henry, call my lawyer.
Yeah.
Call my lawyer. Call my lawyer.
Hey,
Okay, you're not going to call my
You're
lawyer?
under arrest now for resisting.
Call my lawyer,
You're under
sir.
arrest for resisting. Get in the
Call
car.
my lawyer.
Scoot your feet in the car, please.
Ow! Ow! Owie! Owie! Owie!
After the way this woman behaved, it was only a matter of time before she got arrested. The cops drive her to the station, where she continues to be a headache, even to the officer who's doing a search on her. Meanwhile, an officer calls her father.
Stick your hands in your mouth. Do that. Let me see your mouth. Stick them in. Do that. You do it. Now. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put my hands in my hands. I'm dirty. Then open your mouth and send your tongue. And don't move unless I tell you to.
That's why I'm a little upset with her too, you know, because
right.
I mean, you know, like I heard you guys, and then she asked me what I do, and I said, you know what, daughter, just take it to the hospital.
Right.
Because I don't have a ride, Dad, or nothing. And I say, you can ask for help, mija. I already told her that we're trying to get her back to Texas.
Right.
We're gonna get some money.
Right.
We're gonna try to buy the tickets, and then I told her, what's the use of you being over there? You don't have nobody over there. You know, you went with your boyfriend, it didn't work out. You know, just.
So.
And I'm a truck driver, man. I'm a truck driver, and I'm out of being a pastor, not working.
Right. Right. I understand.
I really appreciate your help, man. Really,
yes, sir.
I feel a little bit. I feel my heart pounding of joy that you called me, but I'm also worried because
yes, sir.
I don't know where she's at or nothing, you know.
No, so the child is at the hospital with another officer.
The woman was charged with resisting arrest. It's truly a wonder how she didn't receive more charges, considering she was getting drunk when she was supposed to be taking care of her son. On September 30th, 2021 in Cleveland, police responded to reports of a fight in school involving multiple students and their parents.
Yeah, I'll see y'all. I got
How you doing? No, you're good, sir. Thank you.
Y'all gotta wait. Okay, so get your stuff right here.
Where's the fair?
Oh, getting our mother that way. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
What's going on now?
No, she can't be like that. Somebody down. She can go. Anyway, we're we got on the third floor. We got this. Now they want to start fighting here.
It was already clear from the get-go that the tension inside the room was intensifying. It looks like the irritation boiled over into a sequel to the fight between their children. The cops quickly rush in, ready to restrain them both.
First floor lobby. Hey!
That's my daughter. That's my mom. No, don't be arresting me to your hands behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back now!
Arrest that charge your hands behind your back. I said you was doing much. I would ran up on him.
Put your hands behind your back.
My radio went off.
That bitch threw her hands up at me, like I said.
It's a shameful display of violence from women who are supposed to be setting a good example to their children. It's a good thing the officers were able to separate the mothers before some major damage was done. Backup arrives, and the officers briefly explain the incident. But one of the women isn't too happy with their version of events.
We walk in, her and her start to fist fight, grab each other's hair, pull each other, all those things. She was the main aggressor.
I literally just walked away.
What happened? What happened?
No, you ran up. You run up. You get done up. Ain't no over here.
Stop talking to her.
Ain't no over
Walk
here.
into her. Seriously, don't talk to her.
She just blew me.
Hey, what happened?
I walked in. Before I can walk in, she attacked me right there. Like, who? Was mom? I said. She said, who's your daughter?
Fighting or something?
Yes, I guess my daughter just came here.
Okay, so your kids are fighting. She just walks in.
I wasn't even in the door.
Another parent.
I wasn't even in the door. Before that man sent me in here, before I walked in the door, she attacked me right there. I walked in here and said, I ain't even about to do this with you. Am I lying, ma'am? I said, I'm not even about to do this with you. She followed me in here and she said, don't jump my door, because we will do not. I said, listen, mama ain't no, we can do whatever you want to do. I took off my and she walked up on me and we swung. And that's just that.
It was a pretty concise account from someone who just got out of a very intense fight. But just as things might be calming down, something happens in the hallway and people start shouting. The officers rush in to investigate the commotion.
Stay there.
Let me go, man. Let me go. Yes, man, let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Put her out.
Get her.
You got somebody on the radio?
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here. Get out.
I'm not in your school. I'm not this bitch. Let me go. All right, so let him out right now. Let me go. Yo, man.
You're not going on.
Let go take. Give me that.
I didn't know what happened.
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
No, this one is pushing on the door.
Thank you.
Bro, let me go.
You have to move.
All right,
Get away from the door.
Where's Adrian? Okay, let Adrian outside.
We leaving everybody out. Get out.
That scene was completely unnecessary. But then again, the whole situation was. The cops bring two of the combatants outside, and the one who'd been more aggressive finally calms down as they bring her to a squad car. Thankfully, she also decided to cooperate with them.
I'm already about to get in the police car. They about to arrest me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay, I make another call.
Okay, listen.
I'm not gonna read your rights. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in a court of law. Excuse me. You got the right to attorney. If you cannot afford one will be presented to you. Do you understand your rights? Okay.
Okay.
Have a seat in the car. I'm gonna roll the window down. I'll roll the window down. Have a seat.
While both parents were detained and removed from the school, only the attacker was charged with assault. She later pled not guilty. It's unknown what happened to her afterwards. On the 18th of January, 2024 in Ohio, a school resource officer called for backup to a local school. The report was that a woman had violated a protection order. A week prior, the principal received a complaint from a concerned parent who'd seen the suspect dropping a child off at school. He then notified police, who after reviewing the footage, confirmed the woman was in violation. The morning after, an officer found the suspect in her vehicle.
Pull over here.
Why am I being pulled over?
Ma'am, pull over here.
Why am I being pulled over?
Miss, pull over here right now.
I would suggest you call your chief of police right now. I'm on the phone with my attorney.
Step out. Ma'am, step out of the car. 122, I need another unit. I'm on the side of the school. Ma'am, pull over here. Ma'am, pull over here.
700, 142. Did you copy 143?
Give me some more cars. She's refusing to come out of the car. Being ridiculous. Ma'am, pull over here so I can unblock traffic.
Why am I being pulled over?
Ma'am, you're being investigated for a violation of protection order. You're not allowed on school grounds.
I'm allowed to drop my daughter off here at school.
Okay.
I've been doing it all year.
Okay, listen, I had a complaint. I'm just doing the investigation, okay?
You can do it right here and you can call the chief of police.
Okay, can you pull over so
I'm
you can...
going to call my attorney. This is getting serious now.
Okay, I don't care.
I haven't violated anything.
Okay, I'm doing the investigation and now you're obstructing.
I'm late for work.
You're obstructing now.
Already, things are not looking good. The suspect's confrontational and is refusing to step out. But instead of listening to her speak for hours or debating the finer points of the law, the officer here didn't want to waste time on nonsense.
You're being investigated for a violation of protection order. There's nothing in the protection order that says you can drop your foster daughter off.
Where's the protection order? Can I see it?
Yeah, it's back here. Pull over here.
I'm not going to.
I'm going to bust the window and remove you. If you don't.
Window?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got more officers.
Officer McConnell, you're gonna bust my window at a
you're
school?
under arrest. Step out of the car.
I'm under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
What
Step
am I
out.
being
You
under
are
arrest
obstructing
for?
official business. Step out.
I'm under arrest for what?
You are.
The chief of police now.
She won't get out. All right, listen. You're under arrest.
When I speak to the chief of police,
You're
I'm not under arrest. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
I'm dropping my daughter off.
You see this?
You're breaking the window?
I'm gonna break the window and remove you.
You're
Step out.
Facebook Live.
Okay, I don't care.
You're
Step
being
out.
videoed in front of my
Step
attorney.
out. Step out of the car.
Where's the chief of police?
Step out of the car.
Where's the chief of police?
Step out of the car. I'm gonna bust the window and remove you.
A stern officer like this one is exactly what the woman needed. He gives her one more chance to cooperate before taking more drastic measures. But the suspect's not interested in following the letter of the law, as already proven by her previous violation.
You're not placing me under arrest.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're gonna get tased. Get out of the car. Get straight on the ground.
Stop! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Help! Help! Help me, please! Help me, please! You are my leg! You are my leg! You are my leg! You are my leg!
Quit resisting!
I can't have my leg! I can't have my leg! I can't move it! Ah!
This entitled suspect surely didn't expect to feel electricity coursing through her body that morning. But seeing as she refused to surrender peacefully, what other choice did the officer have? The suspect took what happened as a chance to paint herself as a victim.
What is wrong with you?
Stop! You're being disorderly.
What is wrong with you?
You're being disorderly.
You
Stop.
hurt me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm dropping my daughter off to school. There's nothing wrong with that. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm dropping my daughter off like I do every day. Help me! it up.
700, 122, do you need a medic?
Stop! Somebody help me, please!
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Please help! Oh my God, you hurt my arm!
Walk.
Stop! I can't! You hurt my leg!
Walk.
Somebody help!
Walk.
Somebody help me! I gotta shut my car
I'll
off!
take care of it.
From her demeanor, it can be assumed the suspect hasn't dealt with officers like this before. Since being tased didn't seem to faze her, the officer reminds her that they have another non-lethal weapon at their disposal that they won't hesitate using if she doesn't start cooperating.
Ma'am,
Been doing it for months!
get in the car.
You won't stop tasing me, please!
Get in the car.
Can you please
You're
help?
gonna get hit with pepper spray. Get in the car.
I'm not doing anything wrong. You have the protection order on file. I've been dropping off for months.
Get in the car. You're gonna get pepper sprayed.
I don't know what's going on. Just get in the car.
Get in the car. You're gonna get pepper sprayed.
And call somebody. I can't call. How can I call anybody? Why am I being arrested for?
You're being arrested for obstruction and resisting arrest. Now get in the car.
No, you said I was being arrested for something else. Now it's changed.
I told you that you were being investigated for violation of protection.
I'm not. I've dropped off every day for 3 months, 4 months.
Pull your feet in. Pull your feet in, please.
Okay, take a deep breath. Could you please turn off my car and get my purse?
Ma'am, no. I gotta tow it. Pull your feet in.
You don't have to tow it. I'm parked in a parking spot.
Pull your feet in.
You're gonna tow it so the town makes money off of that?
Pull your feet in.
Could you at least grab my purse?
Ma'am,
It has everything in it.
Sit down and get in the car, please. I don't want to hit you with pepper spray.
Realizing the cops are serious about the threat to pepper spray her, the woman calms down a bit, but she doesn't drop the attitude. Despite being told multiple times, the suspect still pretended that she didn't know why she was being arrested. But the no-nonsense officer was more than happy to respond and give her one more reality check.
You're under arrest.
For what?
I don't know. I just got here.
Be told what I'm arrested for.
Okay,
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct, persistent disorderly conduct, misdemeanor of the fourth degree. You're under arrest for obstruction of official business. You're under arrest for resisting arrest. You're under arrest for violation of a protection order.
I want you to have backup.
Well, this is not Burger King.
That's my right.
It's not Burger King. You don't get it your way.
The suspect was charged with misdemeanor accounts of disorderly conduct, assault, failure to comply, resisting arrest, obstructing official business, and another misdemeanor charge of disorderly conduct. On September 15th, 2021, cops responded to reports that a child had fallen out of a moving vehicle as it was making a U-turn. Despite this, the driver didn't stop. An officer arrived on scene and met the civilian who placed the call. He then explained the shocking sight he'd witnessed.
How you doing?
Hey, sir.
What happened?
For coming so quick.
So
I've
what
never
happened?
seen anything like that. This silver car, best I can tell, it's
Yeah.
silver. Pulls around and I see the damn doors open and this kid comes rolling out of it.
He falls out of the car?
He just came falling out of it, slide, rolls all the way over.
And the car took off?
And the car just kept going.
Which way to go?
It
Silver
kept-
SUV pickup?
No, just a caravan of car, just a car.
Is it a car or like
Car.
yours?
Yeah, no, like a car, like a regular, sedan.
Are you all right, pal?
But he's got a little cut. Let me see, buddy.
Oh
He's
my
got a little
God.
cut on his finger.
Hey, do you know your name, big guy?
Can you tell us your name?
Do you know your name, bud?
You can tell us. What's your name?
Okay.
You had a hard time telling me about anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me.
So the car, you come out of the front seat or the back seat?
Back seat, back right.
What a horrible and downright bizarre scene to witness. What could have possibly happened? Not only was the driver too irresponsible to secure the boy in his seat, they were also incredibly cruel for not stopping.
Where's my son?
He's in the front seat of that car.
How?
He fell out your car.
How he fell on my car?
Copy tag for the parents that just showed up. Matt,
How did he fall
you
on
tell
my car?
you tell me that. Was he buckled
I
in?
was sleeping.
Where was your son at?
I was sleeping. He was on this side.
Who was driving?
My brother. He said he said he heard the door open, but he didn't think like.
Alright, everybody have their IDs out? Their IDs ready? He's in the front seat of the car if you want to go get him from this gentleman. You want to come get him out of this man's car? He's okay. He's got a little cut on his finger. He's okay. When did y'all realize he wasn't in the car?
Right now, we got onto the expressway, and my daughter was like, "Where, Poppy? Why you?"
It's not. Don't yell at him.
I know.
You want to pick him up? He's scared, and his hand hurts. Okay.
Things were looking worse for the irresponsible parents. There were 2 adults in the car, and they both failed to notice what had happened. And on top of that, the cop had to remind the mother to check on her son. Upon checking the vehicle, 4 children were discovered in the back seat.
How many seatbelts are there? There's 3 seatbelts. Every juvenile needs to be in a seatbelt. So obviously someone's not in a seatbelt if there's 4 kids.
I mean, I just got this car. I used to have a big van, but
So just saying, if I just get this car and I want to sit 4 kids in the back seat, I'm gonna make sure there's 4 seatbelts. So did you check to see how many seatbelts in the car?
I have 6 kids. What do you?
I know, but I understand that.
This is what I was.
I understand, but
I didn't think that my son would ever do something like that.
Do you have your ID? You don't have anything? Can I get your name?
He just got my name.
He got your name?
Yeah.
All right. Have y'all been smoking?
Yeah, I've been smoking one joint.
When?
Like 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, and you're driving? 4 kids in the back seat?
I had a window down.
You had your window down. Were you smoking in the car?
Yeah, like one time.
You were smoking in the car with them in the back?
I had a window down.
Do you have any more in the car? Can you step out for me? So we can talk over here.
While the mother can still argue that what happened was an innocent accident that nobody wanted to happen, allowing a driver to smoke marijuana while driving your kids was definitely a conscious decision. The officers continue questioning the driver, and this guy keeps shocking them with his calm and blunt answers.
So you said you were smoking in the car with them in there?
Yeah.
Is there any more in the car at all?
Like probably a joint, yeah.
A joint?
Where would that joint be at?
It's like in the car. Yeah.
Is it in the Swishers wrapper in the car?
Like a pack.
Okay. All right. Do you have a medical card? You don't have a medical card? So, my question is how do you not realize that the door opens and one of the kids fly out, and then we get on 95?
Because I ain't hear it.
You didn't hear the door open and shut?
I kind of did hear something that was like...
And see a kid fall out of the car?
I kind of did hear something.
So you know, as the driver, you're responsible to make sure that everyone has a seatbelt on, right? So if there's 4 kids in the back of that car and 3 seatbelts, how does everyone have a seatbelt on? They didn't have seatbelts on, did they? None of them had seatbelts on.
I think that they did.
So my question is if there's 3 seatbelts and there's 4 kids, how do you get 3 seatbelts on 4 kids? It's impossible.
The nonchalance of the driver about the incident is appalling, but it's not too surprising considering he admitted to getting high. The officer detains him while one explains to the mother where she'd gone wrong, which should have been pretty obvious in the first place.
There's 2 things going on. One, how old are the kids in the back seat? What age range are they from?
My daughter is 9.
Okay.
My other daughter is 7.
Okay.
My son is
5
and Juvie's 4.
All right, so the 4-year-old should be in a car seat. According to Florida law, all children age 5 and younger must be restrained in a federally approved crash-tested child restraint device. This includes a booster seat, car seat, or any other manufactured integrated child seat. So 2 of them are in car seats, okay? Second thing, 4 kids in the back seat, only 3 seatbelts available for them. That's a problem. And the third thing is we all can smell the marijuana coming out of the car, including the paramedics and firefighters. So we're looking into those 3 things right now. So hang tight while we can finish doing what we're doing. Is there any in this car? Do you know? All right. Well,
you can check it.
Even with or without your permission, just the smell of alone give us the right to check your car. So that's what deputy.
Where are we? I don't even know.
You're in Palm Coast, Florida.
If this woman doesn't even know where she is, then it's no surprise whatsoever why she didn't notice her kid falling out of the car. Was she truly sleeping, or was she under the influence? The officers question the mother, but she sticks to her claim about having fallen asleep. However, an officer confronts her about a very interesting item he found in the glove box.
Pills I found in the glove box, the Xanax bars?
The Xanax, yeah, those are my anxiety pills.
Okay, are those? Do you have a prescription?
I don't have it in my bottle. No, I don't have my prescription.
You have a prescription for Xanax in particular?
They give me some type of pills like that. That's for like that.
Has that doctor prescribed Xanax bars to you? That's what we're asking. We can check that. We can go on the record.
No,
we can
not
check
yet. No.
So he hasn't prescribed you any Xanax.
But they prescribe me with pills that are like in the Xanax family.
In the Xanax family, yeah. But he hasn't prescribed you those pills. Where'd you get those?
I have bad anxiety pills. Anxiety problems.
Where did you get those pills from?
My friend gave them to me.
Your friend gave you those pills?
Yeah, for like my anxiety that I had.
Does your friend have a prescription for the pills?
My
Is it his prescription?
Probably you have a prescription of mine.
Probably. Okay.
Lana wasn't enough, though, as she was also taking unprescribed Xanax. For someone whose child had just fallen out of a moving car, the mother seemed unconcerned and calm. She doesn't seem to know anything about responsible parenting, so the officer had to give her a crash course on how to be a responsible mother.
I lost my car, and this is the only option that I had to have a car for now.
I understand. So, like I said, there's other options that you as a mom have to take for the safety of your children. Because as a mom, and those are your kids, you're saying, hey, you know what? I know there's not car seats and I can't fit them. I know only have 3 seatbelts, but hey, I got to go up to South Carolina so he can see his dad. A better option would be finding somebody to watch your juveniles so that you can fit up there. Or, hey, I'm going to stay here. Your brother, do you mind running him up to South Carolina to go meet his dad? Or bringing his dad back so that he can see his kid? All that would be stuff that I would expect a parent to do. For their children, to make sure that their children are safe. Okay. Do you have any family that's in the area here? Where is your family at?
Far away. We don't live here.
I understand you don't live here, but where would your family be at? Where would the nearest relative be at?
Very far, Miami, Florida, and nobody have a car.
And nobody has a car down in Miami. They don't know anybody that could.
Sadly, the mother doesn't seem to have the mental capacity to process the officer's words. The cops quickly moved to detain her, but they were kind enough to not do it in front of her children. I wonder if she'll reciprocate their compassion by cooperating.
We're not putting you in jail, we're detaining you, okay?
Just walk. I don't want to put your handcuffs in front of your kids. Just walk with us to the back of the car like we're walking and talking. When we clear the rear of your car, we're going to put you in. I'm going to explain you in a second. Keep walking with us like we're talking. And once we rear this car, we're going to put you back in the tow car. I don't want to do it in front of your kids. So just walk with us.
Green Subaru Legacy, Whiskey Mike Blonde.
Come right here. I'm going to tell you why.
Possibly driving, vehicle going eastbound on North 2nd.
At this point, we're detaining you. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
And I was sleeping.
Because there's many things going on here. Just many things, not just one. Many things that put these kids' lives in danger today. Not just one thing. Between too many kids without seatbelts, without the car seat, no one realized that kid fell out, was in the car. There's a lot of things going on right now, okay? It's not just one thing.
I understand what you're saying, sir. I understand. But I just got this car.
Thankfully, the woman did not resist. Her brother was also detained. Upon further investigation, the officers determined that both would be arrested and Child and Family Services would be called to take temporary custody of the children.
All right. At this point, your brother's being placed on arrest for driving with suspended driver's license, felony, possession of and the child neglect. You're also being placed under arrest for child neglect and possession of the Xanax pills if they turn out to be Xanax, okay? The two of you had every reason or right to either one, put those kids in a car seat or make sure they're properly buckled in, but the two of you failed. I mean, you put your children's life in danger by letting them smoke and driving like that.
The mother was charged with child neglect and unlawful possession of a Schedule IV substance. She was sentenced to 24 months of community control, followed by 24 months of probation with DCF involvement and a 6-month suspension of her driver's license. Her brother was charged with child neglect, DLNO Florida, and failure to register a motor vehicle. If there's one thing today's episode taught us, it's this. Not everyone who can bear a child is capable of raising one. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.